Now, his crazy antics in Tasmania have made him a viral sensation, but just like in Hollywood, guys, fame has come at a cost for Neil the seal. There are fears the 700-kilogram juvenile southern elephant seal is now being loved to death. Local authorities have essentially put him in witness protection for his own good. They're determined to keep his whereabouts a secret.
You can't come in. I have told you. You're too big.
So tell us why Neil the seal needs saving from his celebrity. We have marine biologist Sheree Marris. Sheree, Neil has to be the cutest thing on the internet right now. How is it possible to love him to death?
Well, it's understandable that we're loving this animal to death. Who cannot fall in love with a guy who wears a fur coat and has big, brown, dreamy eyes? But I think the issue is that people love him so much and want to get close to him that they start doing really stupid things that put both them at risk and the seal at risk. And I think a really good example is looking at Freya, the walrus that was in Norway, and thousands of people flocked to see her antics. And as a result, the government stupidly thought that she posed a risk to the public. So they actually killed her, which was incredibly outrageous. I think the biggest risk was to the walrus, not to the people. So we don't want to see that happen to Neil.
Well, what kind of risk could Neil potentially pose to people? How dangerous is he really? Because from what I can work out, he just must have like filthy fish breath.
I know, and he seems like a lovable rat bag. But the thing you've got to remember, Neil is a wild animal and can be unpredictable. And he's big. Like in 2 years, he will grow to over 3,000 kilograms and be 5 metres in length. Yeah, I know, massive. And he has big, sharp teeth. But the thing is, he will only use them if he feels threatened and people get in his space and in his face and do ridiculous things. Like I've seen this footage of parents putting their little child on the back of a wild seal. And unfortunately, we know that common sense isn't that common anymore.
Sheree, Neil seems to be loving things that seals shouldn't love, like witches' hats and bollards. So what's going on?
Well, the thing is, seals are really social animals and very, very curious. And usually he'll be with his mates learning how to fight and forage, but unfortunately he's not. And so he's inquisitive, he's bored, he's finding all of these weird and wonderful objects that he hasn't seen underwater that he's really curious about. And so he's just testing them, biting them and playing with them. When he matures, he should be off making love to a harem of women, but unfortunately he's there by himself. So you may find him just humping witches' hats instead. So who knows?
I didn't know that's what you were going to say.
We've all been through that stage of adulthood, you know. You see the witch... Anyway.
The witch's hat.
I'm not here to judge.
No judgment. Let's not yuck anyone's yum, OK?
You do you.
Sheree, we really must leave it there. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Straps. Thank you.